Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am DD Dweller and today we are going to resume our Desertum region playthrough with a few unfortunate alterations. I did my very best after a certain incident, which if you don't know... Gosh, this is not the Desertum playthrough. Save game. I don't know what I'm going to do about that Desertum playthrough. I just lost it. We're just going to continue and I will deal with the Desertum region playthrough issue in the next Desertum region playthrough video. Now you know. And I did my absolute darndest to recreate the exact same playthrough, and the only difference is that the two people that we had, even though I was able to acquire them the same way, we received two different random characters. So rather than Ken and Tellus, we have ourselves Yoko and Connor, who have honestly been great to have along for the team that we have assembled. I feel like we're talking about the Avengers here. And I also was able to retrain the Drammada that we had in the past. So here we have Trooper and Houdini, just like before. And we also were able to successfully tame two dogs. So here we have Lucy, but since I realized this is a male dog, I shortened it to Luce. So that is like one other small difference. And then the other one that we have acquired is our dog Thumbelina here. We're gonna go ahead and lead them back to camp, and I believe camp is down this way. Yes, I'm seeing the balloon in the distance, so that is where camp is. It has been a while since we were last in this playthrough, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we have going on here. I do have a few next steps in progress that I'd like to explain what I'm doing here, and that is this other building, this kind of smaller storage building that I have over here that's in progress. We've got the outline of what will become some shelving in here, and then we have ourselves some stockpiles on the ground. This is just to get everything inside under a roof and out of the elements. That way it will preserve better and we won't have to deal with rotting. We also have researched a certain technology that would include refrigeration, but what we don't have really is a way to power this. We do not have electricity actually running on base yet, but I do have a diesel generator waiting for construction over here that should hopefully help us out in the meantime. I did not see this before, and this is interesting to me. I wonder if this is part of the new update that we just got. I haven't really talked about the update, and we have yet another update coming out in just a few days, and I can't wait to try them both, and I'm probably going to combine those into the same playthrough in the future, just so that we can sort of explore and experiment with those. But in the meantime, let's take a look at what this is, because I've not seen this before. Hydroponic rack. Instead of using water, we'll be using soil to grow our plants. The key to success is ensuring... I didn't think we used water to begin with. I thought the water was not a logistical item, rather more aesthetic up until now. Maybe that's changed. Maybe that's different now. I'd love to find out, because it seems like water would be kind of important to, you know, sustaining life for the heck of it. Let's go ahead and add musical instruments to this. It could improve quality of life. Who knows when we'll need that. Hugo is having a meltdown. He's all the way over here crying. I imagine it's because he was on his way to bring in the dogs and maybe he didn't quite make it. Quinn is constructing, but I think given the fact that both Katina and Hugo are sort of down for the count, I would really like to have him come out here and maybe do the leading. Lead Thumbelina. She's crafting and then she's transporting fuel, and Connor is scavenging. So I'm gonna have Connor also do us a solid and lead the other dog back to home. How are our resources looking? We are completely out of liquid fuel. That's not great. We have ourselves 39 grain, a lot of glitter caps, and pickled vegetables, which isn't too bad, not too shabby. Let's see what our cooking situation looks like at the moment. So I'm gonna come in here and look at our stove, and we are currently making grain porridge and vegetable soup. I'm not sure what other options we have. Hot drinks, we need, yeah, we have to collect tea balls to unlock this recipe. Maybe that's something I should add to our to-dos. Fabric wise, how are we looking? We have a lot of skin bark, plenty of cloth, a couple synthetics. I don't think we're hurting there, but we do have ourselves some aggressive animals nearby, so maybe just something to keep an eye on. They are gonna kill these. That's so sad for the Drammada. It is not our Drammada though. Our Drammada are behind closed doors and hopefully will remain safe. We do have ourselves our tried and true sort of defensive posturing position. If you guys remember, we just basically round everybody up back here when we're under attack and have it. Well, I guess we'll find out because we're currently under attack. Maybe we can bring her in here and see what happens. Will it catch on the traps? And then can she shoot it before it gets back to her? Hopefully, because it's not a very long lane. There we go. So that should work out, hopefully. It doesn't free itself before she's able to annihilate it. We are under animal attack by the rest of them though at this point, so that's not great news. And in which case we really do need to draft and bring everybody in, because if we don't, we're gonna see Mantis heading over here to the main house, which we really just don't want them to do. So I'm gonna bring everybody in here. Sorry to wake you guys up, but you know how it is. That's life on this stranded alien planet. And Connor is still making his way up here to the dogs, and this one's bringing the dogs back. I don't know. I guess we'll keep an eye on the manti and see what happens. Are they going to follow us all the way in here, or are they going to actually try to go after the guys who are herding dogs at the moment? Vivian is in kind of a predicament here, because if they do get through, there are 8 of them, if they do get through this lane with all the traps, she's like just right there. There's no door for her to get through to escape them. Oh gosh, and that one's getting so close. It really, really is. I think if it wanted to, it could swipe her pretty badly. So I'm gonna grab her and have her shoot this first, because that seems rather important that we take this one down first. And you attack this guy, please. And it looks like Katina is the other one we have here, so we're gonna have her shoot this. I know Katina is not just standing there staring. All right, so this is looking bad. He's already through the fence, and Katina just keeps not... Oh, because she doesn't have a bow. She doesn't have a bow. My expectations were too high. Oh, you know what? Pause for a second. Hugo is down. I'm gonna undraft her so she can carry Hugo to safety. How in the world is she even keeping up with this, honestly? It's remarkable. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have her attack this. And then once it's down, I'm gonna bring her out this way. She can escape this way. Or maybe not, maybe she can escape this way. Let's see if we can get her to escape this way. She could, that's good. Katina, who are you? Hot mess, guys, hot mess. Have I mentioned I'm really out of practice? I haven't played this game in like almost 2 months, you know, please have mercy on me in the comments. You know, a little grace, please. I've been a little out of practice for a minute. Who do I have selected? Yoko? Is Yoko even in combat right now? I think so, but I would like to maybe put her in a position where she has a little bit more control over like how she's getting attacked. I can't believe Yoko's got it on the run with like a butter knife right now, being completely honest. This is pretty insane. Yoko, I think I want you over here. I think it's safer for you to be over here right now. And Yoko's down, that's not great. I think it might be time to bring the guys in because it's just not working. It's just not, you know what I mean? Like everybody else is suffering because I have these two on this puppy mission. While, I mean, Yoko is unconscious, Hugo is unconscious, Vivian is bleeding but not life-threatening. Where is Vivian? How are we doing here, Viv? Somehow she is still crushing it. I don't understand. She's gonna have to retreat backwards though, that's for sure. So let's see if maybe, just maybe, I can get her on the other side of this door and then she can fight from here. There we go. So she can keep shooting, hopefully from this safe distance. Vivian is like a one-man army right now. Unfortunate. I think I can kind of play duck, duck, goose here with them though, because as they're coming around, I can bring her inside. Yeah, bring her all the way inside and then let her keep shooting. This is not my best strategy, but hang on a minute. I didn't realize we had another problem going on here. So Hugo's inside. Katina, is she even armed? She's really not. I would like for her. Who did we have that passed out over here? Right, Yoko is passed out. Connor is gonna hunt this mantis. Quinn is going to carry Yoko to safety, and we'll come back for the dogs later. Hugo is eating. I guess Hugo is fine. Katina, before I do anything crazy, we've got plenty of healing stuff. I'm gonna have her attack this, and we're gonna take a look at how Vivian's doing here, because her game of like bring around the rosy with these guys is not going as well as I would like. Vivian, come back outside. Wait a minute, why isn't she? I clicked. Vivian, outside. What? She's fainting. And so is Katina. All right, so we've got like fainting spells left, right, in the other direction. He's gonna hunt this mantis because we need somebody to. And then Connor coming to the rescue at long last. That's good. Hugo, no, we need help still. We've got 2 people knocked out over here. Maybe he can take Vivian. That would be great. Quinn is on it, Hugo's on it, and Connor's finishing off the job with this animal attack. So that's good. That was messy. That was probably my messiest battle yet. Not my best work. So Connor, before you go eat, maybe carry Katina to safety, and let's take a look at who do I want healing. Connor can do some healing, that's fine. Let's get everybody in here. The 3 that are not passed out are picking up the 3 that are. And we've got some hypothermia taking place here as well. I didn't even realize how cold it was. Yeah, let's get everybody inside. It's apparently 20 degrees outside. Indoors, we're looking at 30. Connor is still trying to eat. He must be starving. He is, he's starving. What can we give Connor to eat that's like quick? Just eat something quick, my guy, because I need him healing. Hugo is bringing back Vivian. Quinn is also bringing somebody back, and he's also like starving, and he has no healing power. So he's gonna eat. And we're not gonna ask him to heal anyone because that would probably end in disaster. So we've got Connor healing Katina, good, because she's like literally bleeding to death. Vivian's not looking great either, nor is Yoko. So maybe once we get Katina healed up, she can help the rest. Quinn is doing some repairing. Connor, where are you going to heal this one? She still needs healing, and she's unconscious, so she won't be doing any. Hugo only has 1. But who's bleeding out in 10 hours, bleeding out in 8 hours, bleeding out in 11 hours. Yoko's the one that needs help the most right now. And I just don't want to butcher this. Connor, let's heal Katina. And then Hugo, help Yoko. Wow, it looks like I'm running a hospital right now. Like this is not a home, this is a hospital. And Vivian has hypothermia. No, why is her room so cold? It's 44 degrees. I guess 40 degrees is basically a refrigerator, so we need it to be warmer in here. Vivian is like dying, that's not great. And Hugo left again, why? We need him to come back. I mean, this might be like a half team kill right now because it seems like nobody wants to get up and do any healing. And Connor's healing Yoko, that's fine. Katina should be recovering, so that's good. I might need Katina though to get up and heal somebody else, so that's kind of important. Hugo, are we bringing in the dogs since he doesn't seem to want to do anything else right now? He could be resting, that would be important. Who died? What do you mean 2 recent deaths? Why did those monsters? They killed my Drammada, and one of them was pregnant. No. Oh my gosh, these things are the worst. The worst. Starving animal, and we have a doggy that's starving. Great. Lead loose, please. Frustration. Oh my gosh, Vivian is dying. And nobody is helping her. Why is this happening? Katina, heal Vivian, already doing it, okay. I'm gonna like put this back on regular play mode so I can keep an eye on what's happening, because this is a really close call. This cannot be good. Had I known 8-man time, we're gonna just obliterate my team, I would not have left the 2 guys on dog duty. I definitely would have brought them into the fight, and not just as medics at the very end. This cannot be good. This cannot be good. Why did she have to go all the way out here for healing? I do not understand. Vivian is on the brink of death. Why are we doing this? And Yoko is already treated. I guess she's healing. Is she healing? Oh, she's recovering. We don't see bleeding per hour, but Vivian is still like at a bleeding per hour. Katina is not. Katina, you gotta get there faster, hun. You just got to. This is taking too long. And she's desperately hungry, but I think we need to stop the bleeding first. We really do. We gotta stop the bleeding first. Tina, how many hours is it gonna take you to run back there? Please hurry it up because we don't have that many left. I feel like I'm watching the countdown clock to Vivian's death. This is terrifying. I don't like it. I wish Katina would like haul ass a lot faster. This is taking too long. She's gonna get there right at the time of death. Why are the medications so far away? That's what I want to know. Like that just took way too freaking long. She has 1 hour. I do not love this. This is so bad. Stab wound treated, bleeding out in 2 hours. Okay. So we've bought a little time. Almost there. At least Katina got as much supplies as it looks like she needed and she's not making like multiple trips. All right, so Vivian is sleeping. All her like bleeding has been treated, so she's not bleeding out, but she's gonna need a lot of recovery time. I cannot believe we got out of that and nobody died. That's shocking. Okay, can I bury it? Do I get the option to bury them? Can I bury my pets? Can we bury? We cannot bury them. Why can we not bury them? And then Quinn has been hiding this whole time. I don't know why. 66 in here, 67, 66, 65. And considering they were dying from hypothermia like 6 hours ago, I'm gonna just leave the windows shut and hope that this building's insulated enough to keep them warm and toasty like they are right now. I don't even know what my goals are for this playthrough. I guess just don't die. That would be a great one. And Katina's having a meltdown. Can't blame her. She just had to butcher a beloved pet. So she's gonna go beat some stuff up. Looks like the shelf is in for it. And it looks like our grain is ready for harvesting. Who has the ability to do some farming? She's indifferent. Hugo is great at farming, probably dead tired. Connor's dead tired. Quinn, his farming is a 1. You know what, we'll take it. We just need somebody to do this because this stuff, like it has such a short window. Hey, Luce came in, that's good. About time. Where's the other one? There's Luce and there's Thumbelina making their way at long last. Good. Tina has moved on to beating up something else now. Katina is going ham on the stove. Vivian is trying to calm down Katina. Hope she's successful, that'd be great. Nope, Katina has moved on to beating up the table now. Everything gets to be damaged. The doggos are here. So there we go, Luce and Thumbelina. And then I'll just take that off the screen because we know. 2 people are unarmed, Katina and Yoko. I think we need to make some weapons is what I'm hearing. And I think Vivian is the person to do it since she's our crafter. Let's see what our options are. That's for clothing. But our limits are reached, so it looks like we're pretty well stocked. We do have clothing in the wardrobe. That's at least good. Look, guys, I'm not a complete wreck. I have lots of clothing in the wardrobe ready for everyone whose clothes are going a little tatty. We are getting our butts handed to us by small mobs, so I think it might behoove us to build some extra defenses. And I did notice, like previously, the beetles can come out here, like the scarabee can come out here and swim, and I was hoping building up to the lake would keep us, you know, kind of safe from enemies on this side, but they made their way across anyway. So if we took a fortification, let's say this, because this is what we have. How far into the water can we go? And would it prevent, like honestly, would this prevent the bad guys from getting in, you know, like the enemies? Being completely honest here, I don't think that's gonna do it. Copy. Maybe if we ran, I don't know. And see, I'm seeing a break here too. That did not work the way I wanted it to. And we're seeing kind of the same problem here. I'm trying, folks, I'm trying to get it as far out into the water as possible so that I'm putting this far enough out into the water. Maybe nothing can, you know, use the water as a sneak attack to get behind our base. That is one wonky shaped fence, but I put it where the tiles would allow me. Defenses, gates, wooden fortifications. Rotate. There we go. Away in. And we have 266 wood, but I just don't think that's really that's gonna go fast. We're not gonna see this fence completed with that much wood. Thunderstorm approaching. Do we have metal rods? I feel like we must, right? We have this one. Where would we have another one? It must be somewhere. There's no way that's the only one. Okay, well, I guess we'll move it if that's the only one, because we kind of desperately need one to be here at the house. Connor is cutting. We're having a thunderstorm. How about we have him move the lightning rod instead? And we will pick up speed a little bit here. Try to be a little bit brave. Who's... Fainted too tired. Okay. I thought he got electrocuted. That's honestly what I thought happened here. I was a little bit concerned. But I think he's okay. He just fainted because he was too tired. Connor is shooting the target. As far as Drommedas go, we could try domesticating a few more. We'll start there. I think 2 is sufficient. Anything more than that might become difficult to feed. Okay, I think we're starting to get back into like the green as far as everyone's health and wellness and their ability to resume business as usual, which would be great because then we could actually try getting ahead instead of just maintaining current status quo. So that would be good. Oh, chilly, right. It's 4 degrees outside and the last thing I want is somebody leaving. So what I'm gonna do is have Vivian here move this door since she is apparently for want of getting up and moving around. That'll help keep everybody inside for the cold snap because honestly, I'm not trying to fight them being dumb enough to go outside and freeze to death. Just not trying to do that right now. So we're just gonna let them ride it out in here inside at a meager 36 degrees. So yeah, the rooms are 20. It's way too cold. Even here is too cold. I might have to draft a lot of people to come stand by the fire. It's 12 degrees outside. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna leave them drafted until they break out of the draft themselves, which they will very often do, probably when their needs just get kind of crazy low. In the meantime, it's just way too cold outside for them. It's way too cold even in their bedrooms. So I'm gonna put this on 3-speed and just try to wait it out. See, there we go. Katina already undrafted herself. Notifications are being a little bit nuts because everybody can't reach something, but they are still safer inside than they are outside. It still says cold snap. It is 60 degrees outside. That's a little unexpected, this right up here. Cold snap still in effect. It's currently 56 degrees in the room. It's just too cold outside. It's 3 degrees. Like it or not, like they just cannot be outside right now. You gotta come back out here. You've got to come back out here and do something. I don't know what. I guess move this. Move here. Why not? Because you're just being ridiculous. If you're going to study, do it out here where you can be warmer. 45 degrees indoors. I think our fire went out. I was on fire still lit. It's just that cold. Cold snap is over. Let's free them from their prison. So let's put that door back. That should do it. Everybody should be free to do whatever now, which I'm sure they love. Having this out here is not the worst thing ever, actually. And honestly, maybe we should put this there too. Oh, wait. Taming succeeded. We have ourselves a new male Drammada. Before we had Trooper, we had Houdini. So my other cat, I have 3 cats. My other cat is Shrimp, so we will name him Shrimp for my other cat. We're gonna lead Shrimp all the way back to base. A new insect nest, hopefully nowhere too nearby. Where is the nest? Okay, so it seems quite a distance right next to this one, to be honest. And I'm fine with that. They can stay out there. I'm in no hurry to go bother them. We need like a plan because this is not working. We need a way to protect ourselves here. And I need Quinn to be doing that like ASAP. So first of all, we're gonna select these ones, stone fences, and we're gonna cancel orders for now. And then we're gonna bring Quinn out here to repair these immediately. Because that's what we really need is the very bare minimum, these the first layer here. That's all. The other thing I would like to have is this guy to come onto this and then reset these traps. We're in so much trouble with all these animals already attacking and we don't have a place to hide. I do have kind of an idea, something that might work. Let's draft Yoko and stick her here. Let's draft Vivian and stick her here. Who else has a bow? Hugo, we'll draft him and stick him here. Katina does not have one, but we still gotta bring her in. And these two are doing what they're doing already in this area. Okay, so I need Quinn to go here. Actually, Maybe I don't need that. What I do need is Connor to shoot this. Okay, that's not working for him either. We're gonna bring Connor in like this as well. What, Quinn? No. First of all, what the heck? Please don't anybody else make that same mistake, okay? This guy, oh my goodness. I want him over here now because I need him to be using his gun and he's not using it if he's using close range combat. This is not ideal in any way, shape, or form. We're gonna bring her here. Katina here. Who else is over here? You here. You here. I want everybody moving. These two did not listen to me. Go here. Connor. Yeah, he's still shooting. You need to shoot this. Or stab it or something. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Friend, you did not go where I told you to. You need to keep moving. You were not meant to stay there. I think that's it. We had this, like, rather than building a second layer of brick out here like this, I just built a wooden one on the inside because there was space. And that actually ended up saving our butts this time. So I am glad that was there since we didn't have time to finish repairing these. So that's good. Good, 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 good. Wait, what did Quinn just say? Also, why is he not dressed? We'll fix that after he's done healing because that's just crazy. So we're gonna have Vivian make some pants because we ran out of pants rather quickly all of a sudden. Both of these two are pantless. And although it has absolutely nothing to do with our current state of undress, I just thought that I would point out that as far as the characters I have in this, like, refuge, I've kind of, like, a little soft on the idea of Katina and Quinn as a pairing. I honestly have no idea what their feelings are about each other or toward each other. I wonder if I could figure that out. Katina truly does not like Quinn, so I guess my dreams for them just died right there. -30. And Quinn also dislikes Katina quite a lot, -26. Although he has high opinions of Yoko. And we have a starving animal. This animal needs to be led. Why is this an ongoing issue? How are we doing here? I think we have food here that the Drammada can eat, I think. I don't know. We'll see if they'll eat the hay. I don't know if they will. Like, would a Drammada eat a hay? I don't know. Pregnant animal, what? Thumbelina is pregnant? We're gonna have puppies! Oh, that's so exciting. It would be so great to see puppies. I would love to see some puppies. I am very excited by that. And we tamed our second Drammada. So we have Shrimp, and this one is female. I'm all out of pet names now. Actually, that's not true. We've used my chinchilla pet names for the puppies. We've used all my cat names for the Drammada, RIP the first two, but I do have one more pet. It is a tortoise named Elliot, so I think Elliot is a fairly unisex name. We will go ahead and name our female Drammada Elliot. And now we need to lead this creature back to home so they can be safe, relatively safe from harm. I know that hasn't really worked out in the past for our other animals, but we are trying to fence ourselves in a little bit more sturdily now than we have before, so, because they need it, you know, they really do. We're fairly good on meals, I think, yeah, grain and veggie. Yeah, we're good. Everybody has something to eat. Let's harvest while there's something to harvest. Yoko is leading Shrimp, great. We've now lost a lot more harvest. How much has Vivian brought back? Well, she hasn't even made it out there yet. I forget how far it is for them sometimes to get across the map. Connor is handling the fermentation barrel still. Is he unwell? He's walking kind of slow. His movement speed is really, really, really damaged by a lot. I don't think we're gonna be able to send Connor on faraway tasks anymore, which makes me think we need to open up our management tab and take a look at our activities. What do we have Connor doing exactly? Because he cannot be going too far from the house anymore. He is decent at construction. And the only other one we have besides Quinn who is handling and healing R1s and delivering R1s. Crafting is a 5, but we might want to up that and bring mining off the table for him. Might want to bring scavenging off the table for him, branching off the table, cutting off the table, and bump crafting to a 3. That hopefully will keep him a little bit closer to home because he walks very slow now, and that's a little concerning. She was able to harvest 50, and then I think all of this has kind of run its course. We lost the rest of the harvest. It's unfortunate, but at least we got somebody out here at some point. Yoko is sleeping. Vivian is not, but probably should be. She's still hauling these syrups. I bet you. Let's look and see. No, her movement speed is, well, yeah, it's fine. Her movement speed is fine. It's 16 degrees outside. That's probably a huge part of it. It's very, very cold out, and it's not very, very cold inside. So after that, I kind of want to give them jobs to do inside because it's just too cold for everybody to be outside. Quinn is going to research sleep training. Vivian is fine because she is sleeping. Connor is doing construction, and Hugo is getting fabrics to do this kind of stuff. Yoko is unsure, so she's going to play some darts. Connor, I need to bring him inside. It's just too cold. Maybe he can cook. Let's do that. Okay. Prepare this. Let's see what he does with that. Gosh, there's so much that needs work. You know what? I forgot we had the option to go on an expedition. I think we need fuel though. So we can't go anywhere until we get fuel. Maybe Yoko can do that. Maybe then we can send somebody on an expedition. It's been a while. I think we deserve to go on an expedition now. Don't have a ton of production going on right now, and I don't have a lot of people who have the spare time to be doing production anyway. Everybody kind of has a job to do. I think it's mostly Yoko who's like managing these here. And otherwise, I mean, everybody's kind of busy anyway doing basic upkeep, basic maintenance. You know what? I would really like to mark these for emptying. I think that's something we should be doing now. Because having them run all the way out here for resources has just not been great at this point. I'd like them to stop doing that. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. And we're fighting hypothermia again. At least it's because he's outside and not because the house is too cold. So he's coming in. Maybe that will help. Would you look at that? They are eating hay, so that's good. 2 with hypothermia. Somebody who's in their room and should be fine but aren't. Who else? Quinn, who still needs trousers. I'm getting the unarmed thing, which makes me think that there is an option to arm someone. There is. So let's do that. Let's arm 2 of them. New resource, mushroom croquettes. That's fun. New food, they'll like that. We are insufficient in materials though. Not surprising, because we have a lot of construction to do and not a lot to build with. We have 26 stone left, 21 wood, so we need to get back to cutting and we need to get back to mining. That's the other word I was thinking of. I am really nervous though that we're gonna end up with like another attack. We do have to repair some stuff though. We're definitely in need of repairing. Refuel, I thought we did this. I really did. I thought we already did this. And each time I tell somebody to refuel the balloon, it's not happening. And I wonder why. Why does this seem to be a problem? Yeah, allow the... I didn't realize that was the issue. Okay. And now we have toxic ash. So she's gonna come in. Hugo is fertilizing something. But I'm gonna need him to come in. I'm gonna need her to come in. She is. So she's crafting. That's good. We need to bring Connor in to do something else. Repair the cook stove? Sure. Hugo needs to come in to do something else. Repair the stone table. All the things that Katina destroyed when she was having her meltdown. I'm gonna give people the task of repairing these now, which is gonna have to include Gwen, who's running out there to cut wood during toxic ash. She didn't want to do it before, but now that we're having a toxic ash storm, now he thinks is the appropriate time, which just figures. Low food supply, 4 days. Well, toxic ash could last about 4 days, you never know. I guess we just hit our 1 year mark. That's exciting. The start of a new year, and we're gonna do it during a toxic ash storm. So we do have the common cold though, which is unfortunate. But just try not to sneeze on anybody. It is New Year's Eve. I guess, yeah, they're all celebrating. They're just doing it inside. They're getting the buff, I think, regardless of the fact that they're trapped indoors. Praise Katina's medical efforts. Well, thank you very much, Connor. That's very kind of you. And I guess everybody's gonna head back to sleep because unfortunately it is one disaster after another. Between cold snaps and toxic ash storms, they're really just not getting a lot of outdoor time. They're pretty stuck inside for the moment because that is just how I handle unfavorable weather. I do think everybody's wearing pants now though, so that's a plus. And toxic ash is over. That is so good. Yay, folks, we are back to business as usual. Let's allow them to do that, which I'm sure they're all thrilled to get back outside for that. So I think Yoko's training, Quinn is mining, Vivian is cooking, Yoko is crafting, and Connor is handling. Yoko, is this refueled now? Can we finally go on an expedition? We have a starving animal. I'm gonna have to fix that, but it'll be in a moment. So, let's send Quinn. I like to send Quinn because he will get it done faster. Sleep training, researched, that's good. I think at this point what we need is kind of some flamethrowers. That might be good for us. I guess we gotta get back to scavenging if we were hoping to find electronics. Okay, well, I seem to have some barrel cactus over here that are ready. Hugo, I don't know if you're tired. You might be. You probably shouldn't be though. Ours cloth blossoms and bring that in. Vivian, you can finish what you're doing with the glitter caps before. Okay, so I found the remains of an ancient ship of unknown origin. Tactylon radiation is being emitted from a broken terminal. I couldn't interact with it, but I see an inscription in an alien language. Record what you can and return home. Hopefully that will pan out and benefit us in some way. And then, wait, we do have a starving animal. Why? Why is this animal starving? Let's lead, what do we got here? Hugo? Transporting something, feed Elliot. All right, hypothermia Quinn. Why? Oh, because he's in a balloon. Okay, well, he's back. So maybe he'll go inside and sleep. That's good. 18 degrees outside. 37 in your room, but hopefully it will, the temperature will hopefully rise. And I'm gonna put this on, I don't know, regular play mode, but then also pause. Because I think I need a game plan. All right, so what do we know? We know that our dog Thumbelina is pregnant. So we are gonna have puppies at some point. I don't know when. Give ourselves some puppers. And I think this looks cute. We have ourselves a new research that is this ancient language. I'm not sure what that benefits us if we do a little bit more research or translating. I do believe it does come with a new research. There we go, ancient language research. I'll add it to our queue. That in some way or other is going to benefit us. I'm thinking with our technology. We do not have electronics. We do have electronic crafting, but we would still need power to do the crafting. So we're a little ways away from setting up our power grid. But I think we're getting a little bit closer to self-sustaining. I know that's not saying much, but I mean, look at this gorgeous view. We have ourselves the main building, the storage building, the potential over here for our power grid building, and this beautiful view, this lakeside view in the desert. I mean, we're just sitting right there on the water. We do have our work cut out for us though, as far as like getting our walls built, that we've got a long way to go on building these walls. And I'm very curious whether or not we'll be able to really keep trouble out from around this corner. I have a feeling no, but we're gonna try it anyway. It might help at the very least to bottleneck them if they do come around that direction. Our safety net over here though is still not built. I think we desperately need these repaired. So I'm gonna ask Connor to get on that for us. And our folks are staying fed. I just want to make sure it's not with meat, since they can get by as omnivores eating non-meat foods, but like the dogs just know they're carnivores. They need the meat more than anything. Insufficient materials. I know. I'm aware. That's why Quinn is currently chopping down these trees. We are working on that insufficient material issue. And And I think, so before we were talking about naming it, I think it was like Drammada Bay, Drammada Cove, Drammada, something else. I'm gonna have to look back at what you guys gave me for feedback, but I think Drammada Bay was the preferred title. So I'm going to assume what we've decided to name this is Drammada Bay. That in mind, I might just like add that somewhere in the title or description so that we can kind of keep track of this specific playthrough, this specific settlement by name. Despite its cozy little size, I am pleased with how it's coming together. A lot of this stuff is not really being utilized to its full potential, but that comes with like the right technology and resources. Maybe we can send Quinn back out and give it one more like little Hail Mary and see if perhaps, just maybe, we can bring home another person. Looks to me like we could be harvesting some more cloth blossoms, so we'll do that. And now we are going to send Quinn on that expedition. 1 day, I guess we'll do this one. Sending Quinn now for Shooting Star. Quinn is already out. Connor's on his way to repair our battleground area. Whoa, we have ourselves a starving dog. Yoko, I think, feed this dog and keep it from starving. Expedition complete, a shooting star. Discover some interesting rocks where the meteor fell. Likely they contain ore. Collect whatever you can. All right, we will take it. Quinn is on his way back. And Vivian is crafting more pants. That's good. Finishing his previous meal. That's great for him. And yes, we are completely repaired here. That's good. That's certainly more ideal. I am gonna like move this. I feel like this should maybe be up here. If we're going to fight, we want to do it where we can see, because if we can see, we're gonna have better aim. Pretty sure that's how that works. We have researched some leather armor, so maybe now, and we have been drying out this leather here on this rack. It looks like we brought it in. I would really like to create some leather armor. And I'm gonna move it up the queue. Trousers as well. And let's see where these aggressive animals are. Out here, hopefully we're not gonna intercept them. Animal attack already? That was too fast. That was way too fast. That's not fair, but we'll deal with it, I guess. Let's bring everybody in. I do mean everybody. Hopefully this is a non-issue. Where's this guy trying to go though? Stop. Where are you trying to go? Okay, around. As long as he's going around and not trying to stand like in here, that's fine. This is a much better fight than the first one by far. This is how it should look, honestly. So much better. I don't appreciate the hypothermia for Katrina, not great. Or pneumonia for Yoko, also not great. But as soon as we get this taken care of, and that should do it, we're gonna undraft everyone, and they should all hopefully run back inside. And I think they are, so that's good, that's good, that's good. Because they're all kind of cold and sick and not well. Oh, but we have ourselves a flickering light in the distance, and I absolutely want to take advantage of that immediately. We gotta fuel the hot air balloon. No, okay, we're gonna make fuel because we want to go to that campfire immediately and see if we can find another person. That would be great. Vivian is crafting. What I really want from her is to fuel this. That would be great. And how many do we need? 10 and 30. Yoko, I'm gonna have you craft us some more because apparently we're not done yet. Now we have 20 out of 30 and we need a little bit more. We are starting to see the fence. It is coming up, folks. That's good. Making a little bit of headway there. Also a little bit nervous about the kind of baddies we're gonna trigger by having this much fence built. With that made, we're gonna pause. Go to expedition, go to campfire, and Quinn, we're sending you. All right, so Quinn is on an expedition, hopefully to find us a 7th person because there was a campfire. We are moving pretty quickly, so hopefully we're not gonna be late. In the past, I've gone like right away and still not found the person at the campsite, or I'll get like a creepy message where it's like some crazy cannibal who's burned the bodies of his other crash landing comrades. And so what have we found? The ruins of a crude shelter and damaged automated turret. Solar panels that power up the defense are in bad condition. There are signs of heavy fighting and a lot of blood. Okay, so study the solar panels. I would really like us to do that because we do need to get power grid up and running. Better get back then. That's good. Okay, so we're not gonna get a 7th person, but that does set us up to get our electric grid up and running. I'm really excited about that. I feel like that's a total win, and maybe next time we'll get like another person. But right now, we still gotta scavenge some electronics though to unlock this blueprint. That's a little bit frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna just stick a diesel generator down here for the time being, even though we're so close, like so much closer. Honestly, I think we've made amazing headway, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. I know the nighttime scene is maybe not the most beautiful. That is going to be it for this playthrough. We have a pregnant pupper. We have ourselves the solar panel technology, finally, even though we haven't found ourselves any electronics yet to actually build them. I am glad we were able to keep everybody alive because honestly, this playthrough, we came close quite a few times, especially with Vivian at one point where like she was an hour away from death and we pulled through it like last second. Really glad that I'm able to end this video with all 6 of our survivors still surviving. Thank you for watching this video. I'm really excited that you came along. I'm really excited to try out the new play mode that just dropped, as well as the upcoming mechs that are going to be released on Tuesday of this week. I'm not sure what week you're watching this. Come back to my channel because I might have another video for you with a new play mode. If you liked this video, please remember to like it by hitting thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe because we are playing more Stranded Alien Dawn on this channel all the time, and I look forward to seeing you there. All right?